Recently, videos of Indians collectively bathing in a lake in Toronto, Canada, have spread widely online. TikTok videos and posts on X contain a large amount of related information, even reaching Chinese internet platforms, sparking widespread discussion. In the footage, several Indian men and women are seen bathing together in the lake, scrubbing their backs, washing armpit hair, and even using soap to clean private areas, all while immersed in the water without any hesitation. Indeed, Indians have once again pushed the boundaries of our understanding. If defecating on beaches was enough to deter Canadians from going to the coast, now they have moved inland. In fact, Ontario's Environmental Protection Act and local regulations explicitly prohibit discharging any pollutants into natural water bodies, including soap, shampoo, and other cleaning agents. Even biodegradable or so-called eco-friendly products can disrupt the chemical balance of water bodies, promote bacterial growth, and lead to beach closures. The Toronto city government has also reminded the public to report such incidents by calling 311 to prevent pollutants from entering sewers, rivers, or lakes. Coincidentally, several lakes in and around Toronto have recently been temporarily closed due to high levels of fecal bacteria. This weekend, 11 beaches in the Greater Toronto Area were marked with water quality warning signs. Although this lake bathing incident may not be directly related to the beach closures, the public is generally concerned that such environmentally irresponsible behavior will only worsen water quality, reducing the availability of public recreational water areas. The issue of Canada's Indianization has been gaining increasing attention recently. If you take a taxi in Vancouver, there is over a 50% chance the driver will be Indian, as they dominate this industry. Areas like Brampton and Mississauga in the Toronto region have largely undergone Indianization. In fact, it is not just coastal or lakeside cities like Vancouver and Toronto. Indians have further expanded into the Calgary region. I am quite familiar with Alberta, which boasts both prairie landscapes and ski destinations like Banff. A glacier scenic route connects it to Jasper National Park, forming a pair of Alberta's gems. Calgary, alongside Edmonton, is a twin star and a core city of Alberta. On Friday, August 8th, the Alberta Health Services issued a notice warning that parts of Chestermere Lake, located about 20 kilometers east of Calgary and a popular local recreational water area, have unsafe water quality due to high levels of fecal bacteria. Only Cove Beach and its surrounding areas are affected, while places like Anniversary Park and Sunset Park are not under the warning. The Alberta Health Services warns that this water quality could cause gastrointestinal illnesses if the lake water is consumed and may lead to skin, ear, or eye infections upon contact. The public is advised to avoid swimming or playing in the affected area, and untreated water from any lake or reservoir should not be used for drinking or cooking to prevent microbial ingestion causing vomiting, diarrhea, or other symptoms. The warning will remain in place until follow-up tests confirm the water is safe again. Every time my channel posts about inappropriate behavior by Indians overseas, whether it is public defecation, littering, theft, or fraud, some Indians accuse me of racism. I am particularly curious about what goes on in their minds. Do they believe that someone defecating in public cannot be criticized just because they are Indian? If you stay in your war-torn country, you may defecate in public, litter, turn the Ganges River into a cesspool, or freely scam others. But when you leave India and enter someone else's homeland, you must follow local rules. Everyone has only one homeland, and once it is ruined and becomes as bad as India, it is hard to restore. In yesterday's video, I mentioned that American travel blogger Small Brain Pod ranked India as the worst travel destination globally because it is filthy, filled with bad odors, and has disastrous food and drinking water. Yet, some Indians always say that every country has its flaws, and that those who criticize India will regret it because India will become a developed nation. Honestly, if India becomes a developed nation, I will be the first to applaud, as it would mean humanity's civilizational shortcoming has finally been addressed, and the earth can be less dirty. Even if Indians then boast wildly on social media and pollute comment sections, I would accept it as long as they stop polluting the planet and damaging the environment. Personally, I can tolerate their pride in a developed India. Some Indians ask why I always criticize India and not other countries. I want to say that if you carefully review my channel's videos, you will see I frequently criticize China, the US, Europe, and Russia. But honestly, those criticisms are about political issues. No country has ever been so filthy, ignorant, or low in public behavior that it deserves a dedicated video for criticism. If Indians feel unconvinced and think I am racist, I challenge you to name one country that, like you, recklessly destroys the environment and turns its mother river, like the Ganges, into a floating landfill. Name one country, even the poorest in Africa, where the air is filled with a pervasive stench the moment you step off the plane. Name one country whose tourists are consistently reported for littering, defecating in public, stealing, or whose immigrants are widely known for falsifying immigration or credit documents and engaging in widespread unfair competition in various industries. Or name one country that is a shithole in reality but constantly fantasizes about being a superpower on social media, polluting comment sections. If you can name one country meeting any of these criteria, I will stop criticizing India. Criticizing the country with the largest population and relatively low public behavior aligns with basic probability. So why do you think I am racist? Why don't these travel bloggers collectively criticize China? Were they all bribed by me? Yesterday, a Singaporean netizen sighed, "God save Singapore." My response was, God cannot save you. You must save yourselves. God is far away, but Indians are in your country. I never deny the positive contributions of Indian immigrants to local communities. In developed countries, they provide abundant labor and invigorate markets. But this is not an excuse to recklessly harm the environment or break rules. Perhaps Indian immigrants should seriously heed constructive criticism and improve themselves. Otherwise, if they face global backlash in the future, they will be the ones who suffer.